Welcome into the latest episode here on Riverbend Springs. In this episode, we actually try out a new mod called Work Anywhere. If you haven't tried this mod out yet, be sure to do so. It is a PC-only mod, so if you're on Xbox or PlayStation, sorry, this one's not going to work. But if you're on PC, this has got a lot of awesome features. And stay tuned till the end of the video to find out just what happens when we complete a contract. So here's a quick picture of what the mod is off of King's Mods. But we hope you enjoy this episode. Catch you later. Here we are back in Riverbend Springs. And I've got a new mod that I want to try out. It's called Work Anywhere. And with this mod, it actually will allow you to accept contracts. So hop to the contract deal, and we're going to mow a field here. We're going to be field 84. We're just going to go ahead and borrow the items. And by doing so, I can actually, let me jump into the new tractor. We can go ahead and bale it. We're going to actually take the bales off this field after we mow it. I'm hoping it works like it's supposed to. I mean, that's what the mod description says. So let's find out. Of course, I probably should put the weight on first. That would have made the tractor a little bit more stable. There we go. Hooked up. This Valtra tractor, we're going to run. The field is actually just behind this place here, and we're going to get to mowing. I have a worker do that, then we'll go to our farm, grab our rake and our baler, and come and start baling silage bales. Alright, now the workers should be able to do all this field here. It's a pretty good sized field, so I think we should be able to get a lot of silage off of it. There he goes. Everything looks fine. Or she goes, I guess. It's like a woman driving the machine. And we will go ahead and get this thing hooked up to the baler, and we'll take the little fent and hook it up to our rake. And we should be able to be just fine. I wish I would have got a different mod to where I could not have to stop. I do know they have some different baler mods out now that makes it easier. You don't have to stop every time. That's alright. We'll just use this for now. We already own it. But I'll get him sent over there and then get the rake and have him go as well. I don't know if you've had this problem or not, but I exited out, saved the game, came back in, and I've noticed my water buffalo are not in their pen right now. It's showing 25, but there's no visuals. So, but yeah, looks like that worker didn't get very far. There he is, just sitting there at the edge of the road. And he's stuck on a whole lot of nothing. I'm not sure what he was up to. Let me go ahead and fix him, and then we'll get everybody over there and working in that same field. Stuck here waiting for the ship to go by, trying to get the ferry to cross, and I can't because he's busy. Well, here we go. Let's see if this is going to work like they say it will. Yes, I am baling. Perfect. Now I don't have to sit there and buy grass. All I got to do is do these contracts for grass and be able to bale our own bales. I just really wish I would have had that mod that didn't have to stop though. That's okay. We can get by this way. Oh, am I doing the right size? I should increase the size if I can. Maybe these balers only do one size. That's alright. Let me get this all baled up, and then we will start hauling these back to the house for those water buffalo if they ever show back up. Well, one thing I want to try is, can we use the leased tractors from the contract to be able to pull our own equipment? It will. Wow. Now I can just sit here and start a bunch of contracts, get the equipment I need from that, and take care of my own projects. So I think I'm going to actually start another field over by our house and get hay off of that, because there's a mowing contract over there. The only reason I'm picking up these bales right now is the rake keeps running over them. Oop, darn tree collisions. I never see anything. If I can move the camera just right. He is up there. Looks like right now he's not in any bales. I had to pick the one bale up because he kept running over it, and he got high centered, and he was stuck. You know how workers work. They're still doing the same things they've always done, but they're just doing it a little better. I'm going to pick these up, and then I will accept that other contract. I'm just actually going to try to use this tractor in the mower over there. Then we will have to buy a tedder to be able to do our own hay, but that's not too bad when the grass is free. here we are at Farmland 45. That's the other contract I'm going to try to get and use the same equipment. So we'll go ahead and accept the contract. We don't need to borrow anything. We're on that field now. Let's try to set up an AI worker and make sure it works. And boom. There we go. Yep, looks like it's going to work just fine over here. Everything should be good as long as he starts working, and maybe not. Maybe he's not going to work. There. Whew. Worried me for a moment. Like, uh-oh, maybe it's not. But it's working. Alright, so let's get back to our other field. And this is where we're baling at. Looks like he is still raking. So like I said, all this field is just pure free silage. I like it. And we're not really even stealing anything. We did the job. We got paid. Now we're just coming back and taking a little bit more. Let me get all this baled up, and then we will head over and start tedding that new field that we're doing that contract on. Being able to use all this leased equipment that we're borrowing from these other fields is really paying off. I got rid of some of my equipment. I'm just borrowing all this other stuff. Everything's leased here. It's our first load of bales off that field. Now we got the tedder back there. It's going to head over and we're going to start tedding the field. We just got that mowing, and then we got a bigger rake as well. The last rake just wasn't quite big enough. Let me get all this up there with this borrowed tractor here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start just borrowing everything. If I need a combine, I will do a contract, and then I'll head to my field with it and harvest my own crops. Get paid for it and not have to do anything. So let me get these off. We're going to drop these off at the house, let them finish fermenting, and then we'll get to tedding and then raking up this field. So I've got 45 bales so far off of this field. I think we're going to probably end up selling some of them, because that's going to be too many. But, as slow as this is going with the wrapper and all, I think I'm going to get a square baler for the field across the river. What I'll end up doing, when we're ready to do more silage, I'm going to just go ahead and wrap it. I think the 250 centimeter bales, which is twice as big as what I'm making right now. So that'll go a lot quicker and be a lot easier to work around in the farm too, feeding those water buffalo, which I've noticed they still haven't come back in. So I don't know if it's a mod conflict or not. I am hoping someday they show back up. It still shows that they're in there, just you can't see them. I did change the fence too. I had that fence where I messed up in the last episode. Well, I took it out and put a new one in, a custom fence, and maybe that's causing a problem. But either way, I'll just keep feeding something as long as it keeps making product or animals products, whatever. Let's see. We have 2 liters of milk, so really not making any milk, and very little slurry. But hey, it's making something. So they're in there at least. Let me finish this. We'll get all these bales across the river, and then we will start raking and baling our hay. Well, we got 58 silage bales off of that. There is our new square baler. Oh boy, can I fit? Oh, it's going to be tight. But I'm pretty sure that's going to work. But yeah, we did get the new square baler. Let's get this thing started up. I told you wrong. I think I can only do 220 centimeters to be able to wrap. It goes up to 240, which is still a lot better than what we had been doing. Behind us, make sure the thing stayed on fine. Ooh, yeah, it came off maybe just a little on the other side. Hey, not too bad. We get these across, we dump those bales off, we'll come back, grab this rake, and start raking. I'm so worried about completing the contract and then all the bales disappear. So I'm going to test it first by getting the first contract out of the way, and that was the one that we did the silage bales on. Of course, when we do that, this tractor will disappear, and so will the little mower over there in the weeds. I can't quite see it from here, but there is a mower over there. And then we got most of the bales up at the house, so we'll see if they stay there. There are still a few in the field over there. So as you can kind of see over the treetops. So if they disappear in the field, then we know something might be happening. Something bad. Because I really need those silage bales. Eventually I want to make total mixed ration, but until that day, we'll just feed them hay and silage. I still have to get some straw, and there's no contracts right now that we can do with that. I do need a bigger tractor too, so I would like to get a tractor to be able to not only plow with, but also pull this baler. But here, we're going to complete that contract. Like I said, this tractor is going to disappear. And we want 84. We'll complete that one first. Collect it. All right, our tractor should... No, our tractor's still there. How is our tractor still here? Did I not... Yeah, I completed it. We still have the tractor even. Wow. You can see the bales are still in that field. The tractor's here. Was the mower here? Did it disappear? Oh, maybe the mower left. Maybe since I was still in the tractor stayed. Wow, that is nice. Alright, so now this field, let's complete that contract. There should be no equipment. We didn't get any new equipment for this field, just these bales of hay here. We'll complete it as well. Boom. Bales are here. The extra, straw that I did not bale, I mean, it is gone. So this field is clean now, but yeah, everything is here. And somehow we gained a tractor out of the deal. Because this is not my tractor. You come up to it, it is owned. Oh, the voucher, it says rented by you. So yeah, I am renting it. Hopefully I'm not paying for it. But yeah, that's something to remember. If I ever do a contract, which there are several contracts, but say I want to go in and get this cultivator deal. Let's test it real quick. Let's just say we're going to do this. We'll borrow the items. Tab over to that new tractor. Okay, we're in the tractor. Let's hop back in and let's just say we want to cancel the contract. We'll lose all the payment. Oh, but we did lose that tractor. So there's some catch to it. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe because we had it hooked up to a baler, to a different implement. But we didn't get to keep that tractor. Make sure the other tractor's still there. And it is. So yeah, awesome. Well, that should do it for this episode here on Riverbend Springs. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to slap that like button. And until next time, guys, have a blessed day, and bye-bye.
The Lord is my rock, and my fortress, and my deliverer, my God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler, and the horn of my salvation, and my high tower.